Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Hi, everyone. How are you tonight? Glad to see you. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I feel a little foggy here, so I might have to clean my lens off again. I just tried. I would like to let you know I did keep my promise. I brought my crystal ball tonight, and I haven't used it in a long time. So let's see what happens tonight. I hope that we'll be able to get some readings here and see what's happening. I have not used it before the show, so I wanted it to be kind of spontaneous. So let's see what happens, okay? What else do I have to? Oh, my website is carolancarey.com, CarolanCarey. And we are also available on Rumble. So if you're watching on YouTube, you have the super sticker feature. And you can donate to the show if you'd like to. You are not obligated to, but if you'd like to, you are more than welcome to do so. If you are watching on Rumble, please give us, and on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you'll know when we're on live the next time. If you're on Rumble, you can give us a rumble. Give us a plus. That would be wonderful. And I feel like my screen is like really big tonight. I guess because I don't have a guest, so I'm not sharing it. So it feels like ginormous to me. What else did I want to say? Oh, okay. So we have on July 24th. Today is what? The 15th of July already. On the 24th, we have a spiritual message circle. So if Tiffany wants to put that link up, she certainly is welcome to do that. And you can book ahead of time if you'd like. The 29th, July 29th, I just heard from Psychic Jane Doherty today. And she is going to be our super special guest on the 29th. Jane has at least one crystal skull. She's a guardian of one crystal skull that I know of, maybe possibly two. She has a very interesting career. She's a pioneer in this work. I met her in New Jersey. We lived in the same town, and she walked into my store, Gabriel's at that time that I had. And subsequently, we ended up going to New York City to the Learning Center to see the crystal skulls, which I was very naive about metaphysical stuff, but I had a metaphysical store. So go figure. Mostly books and cappuccino was my goal. I didn't intend to go this far with it, but here we are. So I had a great time with Jane going down to see the crystal skulls in New York City. She subsequently did ghost tours in Perth Amboy at the governor's mansion there, which was a lot of fun. I have also had the privilege of attending her seance, one of her seances in person. She now does them on Zoom. And her website is janedoherty.com, Doherty. So if you'd like to check her out, let's see, what else do we have going on? Next week, I think it might be me. And then the 29th would be Jane. So that's what's going on here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I feel like this blob is in front of me right now, but I can move it if it doesn't work out. Let's see. We have Richard Riddle. Thank you for joining us, Richard. Ruth Saltman. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you. She is the Transformational Soul show host. Oh, I got it right that time. Great show, so please check it out. She is an author and intuitive healer. We have Veronica VB. Hi. An outbreak and bad weather events in Australia, and to be careful. It's happening now, so you were right. Oh, okay. Good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that it happened, but I'm glad that you were okay. Veronica is from Australia. Teddy, no, Teddy, give me that. Hold on, let's see. Ooh, give me that. Okay, so Teddy, listen to my craft stuff. We don't need that all over, sorry. We have Carol. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Elizabeth. Hello. Welcome. And let's see. Sugar Magnolia. Hello. How are you, Kim? And Goldylocks Productions says we have 15% off our new Goldylocks Productions shop. Cool. So please check that out. Okie doke. So let's see where we're going with this. Teddy, leave the cat, please. He just came in from outside, so he's a little rambunctious. Okay. So let's see if we can get through with this. So normally I have not touched this crystal ball since I moved down here into this house. I might have used it when I lived in my apartment, but since I bought the house, it's kind of been packed to the side because I don't leave it up like this because I'm afraid it'll crash. So I'm redoing my office and I'm trying to find a nook where I can put it. And so I really haven't worked with it. So we're going to see what goes here. Let me just, excuse me 1 second while I move this light. Excuse me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Pardon me. Not used to working with the crystal ball. That's better. There, I don't have that much glare on it. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. So we're going to see. Okay. So when I have used this in the past, the crystal ball is like scrying, and I'm not a big scrying person, but you know, at the time I was trying I was learning about everything. Some people do it with, scrying means to sort of put your brain in neutral, and like a crystal ball or a bowl of water or a mirror is sort of like a focal point, and you're just allowing visions to come in front of you. And your brain is in neutral. So you're focused on one thing, but it's allowing your brain to accept other visions that are coming in. There's a gal that does it quite a bit in the UK, LJ Psychic. And I followed her for a bit. I don't agree with everything that she says. She does tarot. She'll do some tarot. She'll do pendulum. And I don't agree with all of her philosophy, but I find her quite interesting. And she has a smaller one, and she'll hold it and do world predictions. I would love to be able to do that, but I don't know if I'm able to do that or not. But so what I will do is, and also one time I used it for a psychic arts class, sort of a show and tell, like we had to bring stuff in. And well, I was using it. I don't know if anybody else saw anything. I don't particularly remember what they said. But so the whole class got an opportunity to look at, use it. And I could see people coming through. It was like a portal for me. So I don't know if it's any different using the crystal ball than it is doing readings, but we're going to find out. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's see if we, excuse me, have anybody else on here. Let's see. Okay, so let's get started. So before I start doing some individual readings, and if I say something, that you think is applicable to you, let me know. You can put it in the comments. And if you would like a particular future reading, let me know, and we will work with crystal ball. So let's see what we get. Okay. For those of you who are listening, I have a crystal ball in front of me. If you're listening, not watching, if you're driving home and just doing the dishes or feeding the kids, I will read you any validation out that I get. Since you can't read the comments, you can see them on Rumble, and you can see, I guess Rumble has different comments, but you can see them on YouTube. But any validation I get, I will be happy to read out to you, so you don't think I'm making it up and I'm not crazy. Okay. First, so one of the things I want to start looking at is, before I get into individual stuff, kind of getting the Pacific coast, I guess, or the Pacific. And I can see the water there, the Pacific coast, Hawaii and such, is the water is a different color, obviously, than the Atlantic or even the Gulf. It's a deeper blue, I recall, from being in Hawaii, and that's kind of what I'm seeing with the little crests So I'm out at sea in the Pacific. And interesting, I'm trying to refrain from making any political or geopolitical or any kind of statement. So I'm just going to tell you what I see. I do see warships there, or big ships. And what I kind of get is around America, I'm seeing like a map of America and what's going on the coast and below and above. It's sort of an angelic halo. So I will say that. I feel that we have special guardians in place. I'm seeing a lot of drought too this summer. It seems to be a lot of drought. Okay, I'll be glad to give you a reading, Ruth. Future reading. Okay, Veronica. So let me see. Drought. And I'm seeing, unfortunately, like Midwest, the wheat in the field is very dry. Like there's nothing to harvest. Very little wheat sticking up. It's very dry. So it looks like the plain states are already dry or going to be. I think they're already dry. And we have terrible fires out on the West Coast and Montana and a few other places. So prayers for them. I hope that they get some of the rain that we're having here in Florida. So we pray for them. Also, I feel like it's a lot of, things are not just within the United States. Everything is global. The impression I'm getting here is everything is global. So what we do, even like healing, to remind ourselves that when we're sending healing out, it's not just within our friends and our family. It's to all nations and to all countries and to all parameters everywhere. And I think that's a wonderful thing to remember, that we are extremely global now. It's so easy to do readings, as some of you probably know, in the UK, in Europe, Canada, Vietnam. I've done readings for Vietnam. It's just like they're here in front of you. So that feeling, we have to remember to send our love and our healing out, and that it will be very effective across the world. So I just want to remind you of that. So let's see. Let me start with Lisa Dempsey. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for joining us again this week. Future reading. Okay. Let's see what we get. I think Ruth. Okay, Carol. Let me see who my first person is. Ruth Saltman. Ruth Saltman, show host of Transformational Soul, author, intuitive reader, and healer. Ruth has a new book out. Please check out her show. Okay, let me look here and see what we're getting. I have to say, the one thing that's different from just reading the way that I read, get your departed loved ones in spirit, and some psychic impressions. With this, I have a lot more. I see more detail. I see pictures, visual better. So that's interesting. If I have to look away, it's because I have to kind of absorb what I'm getting. Let me turn this away a little bit. I have to kind of think about what I'm getting. I still look a little foggy. I'm sorry about that. This, I don't know what a raven means to you, Ruth, but I have a raven here, and I also have the book cover. Looks like it's, there's a different design to this book, and like the border kind of looks like stitching for some, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like I have an outline. It looks a little foggy to me. Let me just wait this here. Apologize. I think that's not any better. I get like a different border, like something different, a different illustration. I also have like a raven, like for some reason. So I don't know if a raven is a messenger for you. So I have that raven here. Let's see. Kind of getting some reflection back. And I get walking on this pathway. So I feel as if this journey that you're on looks to me like they're all stepping stones to something else, Ruth. You know, you haven't reached your destination yet. And I'm also getting, tell her, I think it's your grandmother saying, tell her that she's going to be picked up by something. Like I feel, not that they're going to whisk you away from Goldylocks Productions, but I feel like you're going to be picked up by a network or in addition to this network. And it's a different kind of channel. I think it's more for authors than, although everybody has their niche on Goldylocks Productions. I think this one is more thinking about books and writing books and the authors who write them. So I think that is what you have coming. Looks like fun, Veronica said. Lisa Dempsey, thank you for your super sticker, Lisa Dempsey. So let me know if you can take any of that. Let me go to Lisa Dempsey here with her super sticker. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa, I know you have 2 boys. I feel like I have 3. 3 of something, and I feel like 3 boys. So I don't know if you had lost a child or if there's a 3rd child coming. I just want to say that. I'm just going to put that out there. The 3rd child could be your pup. But I really feel like 3 boys. I don't know why I'm saying that. And as I look through this, I feel an expansion. I think while the kids are little, you're going to stay where you're at and maybe expand if you haven't already expanded this house. I'm familiar with the type of houses in town where you live because I have family lives there as well. But they're easily, it's a Cape, I think it's a Cape kind of house. And I think you already did some remodeling. I think there might even be more of an expansion. But in the future, when the boys are a little bit older, I feel like moving. Like I might be moving to or taking a vacation to out west. I feel like a Western, like I feel like Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, something. I don't know why I'm saying that. And it's something husband's business. I'm kind of getting husband's business. I believe he has his own business. And I just want to compliment you both on how hard you have both worked through the years. I knew you in high school and I knew you in college with my daughter. And how hard you worked. And it was never easy for you. It was never, nobody handed you anything. And, you know, my daughter was an only child, so she got a lot more. And there were more kids in your family. So I know you couldn't have done the same thing. But I find it very interesting that you overcame a lot of things, you and your husband. And God bless you both, because you really showed people what you're about. And every time I see a picture on Facebook of your boys, I have to let you know how proud you are. I am. And also, I feel like I have a grandmother. I want to say mom's mom. Mom's mom is passed. She's reminding you that whatever you have, whatever kind of business that you have, which is quite creative and artistic. So I hope you put your website up again so people will check it out. Lisa makes the most adorable baby clothes and special cups. She designed this cup for me. This was given to me for, I think, Mother's Day. And it has my office, my house is called the Lighthouse. And it has my picture on there. She does a beautiful job. And she also makes kids things and hats and shapes of animals and all kinds of beautiful, beautiful things. Put your website up, Lisa, so people can check it out. That business you can take with you anywhere. So, and I think it's worked out very well for you, raising your children and being able to spend time with them and do your own business. So I believe this is mom's mom. I have somebody who's, I want to say Polish or something. I want to say, I think English is a second language kind of feeling with her. So this could be a great grandmother. So let me know if you can take that. Hi, Kavita. And I'm going to make you cry. Oh, I'm not trying to make you cry. Sorry, Lisa. Interesting signature about the Raven. My new book cover is different from my first one. Thank you, Carolan. Okay. My husband is my third child, Lisa says. There you go. That's great. That's great. Let me get back up here. That's great. Melissa Parks on Rumble would love a future reading too. Hi, Melissa Parks. Love your new store. Love that. Melissa Parks is the show host of Rats. Something Journey. Oh my God. I'm losing it. Oh. Joyful Findings. Excuse me. I knew it would come to me. And she's on, I think Ruth is on Wednesday. I'm on Thursday evening. And Melissa Parks is now on Friday evening, 8 o'clock. Great time slot. So check that out. And I love your store, Melissa. So let me just get back to wrap up Lisa. So Lisa, I have this older woman here. I believe it's mom's mom or mom's grandmother. I feel mom's mom, and I feel like Polish or something. Pardon me. This moss is making me choke. Thank you, Teddy, for bringing that out. I really needed that today. Thank you. He finds stuff all over him, rips it up. She wants to commend you for how you raised your boys. I still get that 3. So I don't know what that means, Lisa. And I do feel an out west or maybe a move to the western side of the United States. I don't know if that's going to come. Or a vacation. And I think it's something with your husband's business, which he's built, worked very hard, and has done very well. I just feel there's an opportunity here. So I want to let you know that. And something by 2022. So it's something that you're wishing and hoping for. So I'm going to wrap that up. Thank you, Lisa, so much for your super sticker. Once again, you are not obligated to, all of my people on here, you're not obligated to do that. But I certainly appreciate it, as do all the show hosts, goes towards our production expenses. Thank you so much. Okay, so I got Ruth, and I got Lisa Dempsey. Let me jump up to the back and see who I have. Veronica. Have predicted. Hi, Carolan. Weeks ago, you predicted an outbreak and bad weather events in Australia. I did, and to be careful. It's happening now, so you were right. Okay, well, I'm sorry that I was right. Thank you for mentioning that, and I'm glad you are safe. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Carol. Carol, let me, I think Carol had wanted a crystal ball reading. And Ruth, I'm going to get back on that Raven thing because it's still here, so I'll get back on that. Hopefully I'll get everybody in this show. Let me see here. What do we got? Carol. Teddy. Carol, I believe your parents are passed, correct? I feel like I have mom here, and I just want to say, she talked about Minnie, M-I-N-I. So I don't know if she had a mini dog, like a mini schnauzer or a mini something, or she's talking about mini skirt. But the word I get is Minnie. Or does she mean Minnie like in, I don't think it's Minnie like in Disneyland. But she's saying the word Minnie. And I'm seeing some kind of, like, I feel like art brushes here, Carol. So I don't know if that indicates that you're artistic or she was artistic. But I'm getting these, like, art brush. It definitely looks like a painting brush, like for watercolor or oil. And as I look through this, I have to remember to keep looking through here. Seeing some beautiful swirls. I get like not mirage, a mural. That could be mirage, but I feel I'm being shown all these beautiful swirls of color. So I don't know if this is your artistic work or she's indicating that. And I'm looking at a wallet, so I don't know if you have mom's wallet. This is like a clutch wallet, not just like a change purse, but like the thing that you flip over. Why is she showing me this wallet? I don't know if you got a new wallet or if you have mom's wallet, but if she's pointing out a few things. So let me see where we're going with this. What I get at these swirls, I'm back to these swirls, and I have a beautiful like light blue or teal kind of color, like curtain panels or in front of a window is what I'm seeing. I also want to say I'm seeing Saint-Tropez, so I don't know why I'm seeing that. Does that mean indicate a vacation for you? This is really weird looking through this thing, I got to tell you, with the lights. It's not like being in a darkened room. It's kind of weird. Saint-Tropez. And it's almost like a cruise ship, or I don't know if you're on a cruise ship or cruise ships are coming into this island. Some of you are planning a vacation. And the period between 2022 and 2024, very important as far as like education. It's okay, Shooks. It's more towards like education, conference, things like kind of adding to your repertoire, I want to say. And I'm being shown sneakers, Carol. So I don't know if you're taking up walking or jogging or something, indicating some kind of physical exertion here. I don't know if we got new sneakers for this. Now I have this lady also talking about like pancakes or flapjacks. So I believe that's your family. Let me know if you can take any of that. And so the future, the particular area that we're concentrating on is 2022, which is next year, to 2024. Okay. And that's about my limit anyway, about 2 years. Unless they tell me 5 years or the kids are older or something like that. Okay. So Carol, I hope some of that resonates with you. Let me know. Elizabeth. Did she ask me for reading? Let's see. Ruth. Oh, Veronica did. Let me get to Veronica. Veronica, even though you're in Australia, you're so easy to read for me. I don't think that was always the case, but I feel a familiarity with you. This is kind of weird. So I am getting these global kind of prediction things. I feel a lot of unrest in Australia. I don't know what's going on there right now, but I feel a lot of unrest, sort of like and an explosion. I can see the Australian coast for some reason. I feel like a lot of shark, like a movement in the waters there. It's almost like migration gone wrong, or there's a change in the jet stream or something that is forcing more of these big fish into shallower waters or something. There's more of a danger with them. And I don't think they're hunting. I think they're just lost. I also feel an explosion. I do see some fires, like in a natural setting. Like brush fires. And I do feel some kind of unrest over there. But for you personally, I'm seeing, I don't know if you have a shift car or you had a shift car. If you have a shift car, we have to put I guess you still have to put the clutch in. I haven't driven a clutch in years. I don't know what they're like now, but I still get that feeling like of 2 feet going as I'm driving. And it doesn't feel like a big car. It feels like a smaller car. And I feel kind of country roads kind of things, a little curvy-worvy, so I would be kind of cautious there. Something about hats as well. I'm seeing a wide-brimmed hat, so I don't know what this is about. And I'm also being given some poetry, something about poetry. So I don't know if you wrote poetry or have someone in the family who did that. Something about poetry. I think there's a book. I'm being shown a bookshelf, and I feel as if there's a book on that shelf that is a poetry book. That's what I'm being seen. I'm being seen a bookcase. I don't know if this is in your home or in a store. And I feel, I think it would be like an antique store or an older store, specialty store. And I can smell tobacco, so I don't know who belongs with it. I smell tobacco leaves. It could be like the tobacconist, or if that's how you say tobacconist, however you say that, old school. And there's a bookshelf there, and there's a book of poetry. And I feel like you walk in and just grab this book of poetry. I don't know why I'm seeing that. And I also feel, I don't know anything about the military in Australia, but I feel that there's some military connection to you in Australia. I don't know much. I know a little bit. I don't know much about it. So I may have somebody here in spirit that served, represented Australia in the military. This is unusual. I don't usually get odd numbers, so now I have 2023. So we're in 2021, 2022, 2023. That year, for some reason, is in particular is important. It's a completion. So I don't know if you're completing something. Let me know if that resonates with you. Okay. I don't know what that's about. And if I have time, I'll get back to it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Melissa Parks on Rumble. We love Melissa Parks. Melissa Parks. Melissa, I feel as if I know you have 2 boys. And they're sort of like my family. My family, I have 3 older sisters, and they're way older than I am. Like, the oldest one is 18 years older. One is 16 years older. One is 11 years older. And I feel with your children, there's like a decade difference, maybe, or maybe more. I'm not even sure. But I feel as if there's a girl, like there's a girl addition to your family. So I don't know if this means your oldest son's girlfriend, if it means you're mentoring a young girl, but this is a young girl kind of joins your family. That's kind of what I'm getting. So I don't know who this is. Well, I'm just going to state that that's who I'm seeing. I'm seeing this young lady. And I'm also getting, I don't think I've ever gotten anyone from your husband's family, but they're crossing in here too. I feel like your husband's grandmother is here. So this would be not your mother-in-law, but above that. Do I have this right? Is your husband's family Hispanic? Because I have like a Cuban connection or Hispanic connection or Portuguese. And I feel it's just like Tito. I don't know what that means. Tito. Is that a dog? Is that a person? Is that a nickname for a person? But she's talking about him and his family. She seems to like you, and I feel that she comes in visitation, so you may know that. She's saying Tito. I think that's what she's saying. And as I'm looking down the road, Melissa, I feel, as I'm looking at the crystal ball and I look down the road, I get the word merchandise. I get more merchandise. I get like books as well for you. And I want some kind of healing music, some kind of healing sound or healing vibration, I want to say. So I don't know what that is. That's a project. And I don't know if you did your own designs there, but it looked quite lovely, very nice. Be love, be kind, that kind of thing. I feel as though there's more artwork to come. And I also feel that your sons, both your sons, and maybe even your husband, are going to have more input. Going to be somebody's got some business savvy in addition to yourself that is going to in your family is going to give you some input. So 2024 is significant here, and I don't know why. So that's kind of what I'm seeing as you go down this road, which the road is kind of curvy. Okay, it's never been a straight road for you, but you're still on your way to your destination. So I want to say that. Okay, so if I'm not doing everybody in order, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. Carol, yes, parents have passed. Hey, Laura Romero. Who did I miss? I got Carol. I got, Kavita. Hi, Kavita. I got Lisa. My husband is my third child. Mom called. Melissa Parks on Rumble. Okay, thank you for joining us on Rumble. Hi, Richard. I'm glad you're back. Richard, I have a gentleman here with a rifle. This goes back, I think, and I feel like Davy Crockett almost. So I don't that kind of like bird hunting or deer hunting or something. So I don't know if this represents a character that you would play or if this is someone in spirit for you. As far as looking at the crystal ball, when I look through here, I'm reading it without your permission. You didn't ask for this, so I'm just giving it to you. I see you like behind, like I want to say a courtesy desk, more than a cashier, more like your patience and your calm demeanor. I feel like you're dealing with a person, setting things right, so that it's like you're giving the opportunity to set things right with people if they have a grievance or they were gypped somehow. I feel like you're making it right, and everyone that walks out of the store that you deal with in this manner feels compensated. They appreciate that. So I believe this is future. I don't know if it's where you are right now, but I feel it's something coming. May not be where you are right now. I'm not really sure. What I'm kind of seeing, as I look through, what I'm kind of seeing, and I don't know where you work. I don't know if it's a food store or what, but I feel this is different. This is different. So maybe you'll be working somewhere else or in another division of this company. I see things hanging, but I'm not really sure what they are. I see things hanging around you. I want to say electronics. I want to say something else. If you can hear that, that's Teddy terrorizing Sugar. And I have this gentleman holding a rifle here. And I don't feel it's military. I feel it's more like farm or hunting. Okay, I think we've had this gentleman here before. This could be a grandpa. But in any event, as I look through I have to switch back and forth between the departed and what I'm seeing in here, prophetically wise or scrying wise. So this is a desk that's up to about your waist. And so it would not be like a cashier position. It would be a desk. It would be like a courtesy desk is what I get. So this may be important. And I also get the feeling of Christmas time. So I don't know if that's important to you. So I'm glad you were able to join us. Richard Johnson. Ruth says, sounds interesting, exciting. Not sure about the Raven. Yep, I have this book. I have this Raven here, Black Raven here. Now, for some people, it's scary, but ravens are carry messages. Some people think like crows, but like they would be maybe scared of a raven. But a raven, as far as I recall, is very intelligent animal, all-seeing, and like a truth seeker. So I don't know why this raven is here, but I get that. I get this raven. And it also has something to do with UK. So I don't know, Ruth, if you have family across the pond, if you're from across the pond, if you're going there to the UK, but I have something, the raven is connected to UK. Could be the name of a hotel or something you're staying in, but I'm going to leave that with you. Not sure. I hear about the lead generator position. Oh, okay. Is that more of a dealing with more sales, Richard? Let me know. Feels more like more responsibility. Lisa, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Kavita. Now, Kavita, I've read for you personally, privately, and I feel, of course, I still get the same feeling. As I look through this, though, I'm getting Cyprus. I'm still getting that Greek connection. I don't know if this is a visit. Is Bar Harbor in Maine? I think so. I get Bar Harbor. But as I'm looking at this through here, the future, what it's scrying. I get this Cyprus, Greece. I'm seeing the island of Crete. That's Greece, right? And I get something with an M. What is that? Not Mediterranean, but well, maybe Mediterranean. I get something with an M here. And I also get some products from there, like olive oil. Actually, I think I read that most of the olive oil comes from Turkey now. But I think they had olive groves in Crete, and I don't know why I'm getting that. And you know what else I'm getting here, Kavita? You never know what you're going to see in this thing. Doesn't have to make sense. It's just what I'm saying. That's one thing about scrying. It's not like I can't contain it within a reading. Like I can't say, okay, here's your grandmother. She looks like this. She did that. This is what she wants you to know. She's talking about a memory, and here's her message. I have a little format that I go with that. With scrying or looking in visions, there's no rhyme or reason. And what I'm kind of getting here, where was I going with that? I'm getting, I feel like I have a World War II pilot here with you, Kavita, going over Greece. There's a word that goes with Greece that starts with an M. Metropolis, something like that. Maybe this, and I'm seeing as I'm flying, it feels like I'm saying World War II because he has a brown leather jacket on. He has an ear thing. He has looks like Air Force or something hat on, peak tat from that time period. The windows are double. There's a thing in the middle. It looks it goes back to the 40s, that time. I'm in the cockpit, and I can see him going over the island, I think of Crete or Greece, and he's talking about the products there. There's also wine there. There's fishing. He's talking about fishing. So the fishing, when I talked to you privately about a gentleman, it might be the fishing industry and not the shipping industry. Maybe that's what I'm getting. Anyway, some kind of oil, olive oil. So I feel that this is coming up. And I also get 2024. Boy, that seems way off. But December of this year seems very significant. I think we've talked about this before. There's music, there's laughter. I feel like I'm in a swank hotel. And there's some chit chat about language, different languages and things. So this is a continental person, as I've mentioned before. And you're going to hit it off. So I'm going to leave you with that. Laura Romero, and I got Elizabeth here. Joyful findings. Thank you, Elizabeth. Laura Romero is another show host. Always a pleasure to have the show host on here. Angels and Healing Light. And she is, I think, back on evenings. So glad that you're back, Laura Romero. Romero, the best reader. She's an angel reader, intuitive pet communicator. Gives glorious readings, I'll tell you. Nothing like it. Tremendous. Have her do an angel reading for you. You guys, a tremendous healing power in those readings. And for you, I get what I'm kind of getting here through this is by the grace, Laura. I'm getting the word grace, Grace, grace. Angel's grace or his grace, something grace. So I want to give you that. And I feel as if as I'm looking at this, you're taking a step back. I'm looking through the crystal ball, you're taking a step back and rethinking your belief system. I'm just going to put that out there. You're rethinking your belief system. I don't know why I'm saying that. Now, I get the brothers are here, the father's here, but they're saying you're going to rethink this. That you're going to go deeper than what you're currently doing. I'm also getting artwork with you. I know you've done some more. I feel like there's a healing artwork class, perhaps, that you're going to do. Melissa Parks, I feel, is more like a vibrational, like a sound or color. You are definitely color and artwork. I feel like a therapeutic. I'm just going to throw it out here. I'm seeing people, therapeutic art. I'm seeing you in a classroom with people with those things that artistic things that you put your pad on or your blank paper on. And I see them using vivid color. So I don't know if you're attending this class or teaching this class. I almost feel like you're leading it. Big angelic realm, talking about maybe angels in that healing. And I really feel there's a lot of healing that comes through in your readings. You have not had a reading with Laura Romero. Please check out her website, angelsandhealing.com. Do yourself a favor. And the healing from that reading is on so many different levels. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to leave you with that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a classroom with people. And I'm getting a weather vane here. So I don't know if you're thinking about adding a weather vane or if there's some reason I'm getting this. I was thinking of putting one on my shed when I redo my shed. But for you, I feel like, I don't know if this is going on part of the house, on a cupola or something like that. And I get roosters here. I get a rooster. So there's a little bit of farm coming through for you. So I hope you can take that. Thank you, Laura, for joining us. Elizabeth. All right, so what I'm getting, I have a lady, and I get plaid with you, and I have a lady here in spirit, and I feel like I'm a grandmother. I'm at 8:59, 49. I don't know if I've had this lady before, but I feel an older woman, and I have that Stuart plaid. I'm going to put that right out there. Stuart plaid is the red and black tartan. I think it's Stuart. And it's very prevalent here, and that's what I'm seeing here. She puts it out on the table, and I feel like I want to say tea biscuits, tea, shortbread, something like that. So I feel like a Scottish kind of thing going on here. I hope that's applicable to your family. For you, I feel writing. I'm getting writing, and some kind of movement. I'm seeing some kind of movement here. I also get musical notes. I'm seeing musical notes, but I also have some kind of movement. So I don't think a musical movement or a physical movement from location or I'm moving up. I'm not sure what that word means, but I'm seeing like a staircase. So it could be a moving up kind of feeling. And I feel like a retirement planning or 401 or money. I feel like there's a boost here. It's some kind of boost for you, Elizabeth. And a gentleman, so I don't know if you're married or not, but I feel like some kind of boost for more than one person. And I have that lovely lady with the tartan plaid, and I hoped that you could take her. Let me see if I missed anybody. Kavita, I got. Carol, I got. Carol says, I am artistic. And she did get new sneakers. Well, I am so glad that you could take those things. So somebody's paying attention. Veronica said Pop and great-grandfather were in the military. Little car, maybe for someone else. If they can't take it, I have a new large automatic car. Okay. Maybe you've come a long way there, Veronica. Elizabeth is saying Tito means uncle in Spanish. So that would apply to, I thought it was for Melissa Parks on Rumble. Hi, Nicole. Richard said Home Depot just got offered lead generator position AC unit. Is that you, Richard? Good for you. Nicole. Okay. Good for you. Congratulations, Richard. Yes, Nicole. Okay. So Kavita says she is going to Bar Harbor next month. I knew she was going to Maine. Ian Terry is home. Creed has the good olive oil. She's been there. Okay, says Kavita. Mike Kenos. I don't know what that means. You're welcome, Richard. Thank you for your super sticker, Nicole. I was dancing before the show. Thank you so much. Easel. That's the word. Thank you. Oh, when my brain is half over there and half here, I don't do too well. I'm not too great on a good day. I'm starting to lose it. So thank you for helping me here, people. By the Grace. Good name for a book. Thank you very much for the reading. Very cool. You're welcome, Laura. Thank you, Nicole, for your donation. I'm going to get to you for reading. Barbara, I'm going to try my best. Elizabeth says, great. Auntie Mary is the lady. And Elizabeth is married. Yes. So I feel duplicate blessings in that retirement account. Sister-in-law, we weren't very close, but I feel her around me. Oh, thank you. You have some new fans, Carolan. Brought some friends to watch. Thank you. Elizabeth says, thank you. I paint. I teach painting with music, and I move my body when I teach. You are spot on. Well, aren't you nice? Thank you. Goodness gracious. That's Anita. Anita, I keep missing you. I love a reading. Let me get this reading for Anita. I'm going to jam these in here. I have 7 minutes. I'm going to do this. Anita. I'm so sorry I missed you a couple of times. Language. I get something with language, Anita. I don't know what that means. A language. Teaching, taking. I don't know what language means. And I see, I'm going to say redecorating, but I feel like I'm a warmer climate, or I'm in the summertime and I'm redoing a patio or outside seating or something. I feel like I'm moving some plants around. I see gravel, maybe some flagstones, but I feel outside. So as I'm looking at that, I can see like you kind of juggling things around, like half dead plants, fixing them, putting new ones in or something. I also get a statue here. I'm seeing a statue. And it's very Roman-esque kind of statue. It's like a classic. I'm getting a classic feel with it, like you would see at St. Armand's here in Florida, at Sarasota. I kind of get that like a museum kind of reproduction feeling. And I'm also seeing something of fairy cards. Seeing cards like that you would mail to somebody with fairy wings. So I don't know if you're designing these, buying these. Beautiful, but there's a lot of detail in the fairy wings. So I'm going to relay that to you. Okay, Anita, I'm sorry I missed you so many times. And I have a fatherly gentleman here. I don't know if you have father, that's past or grandfather, but I want to say, and I have a little booze bottle. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. This is an older gentleman. I'm not going to assign him. It could be grandfather. I feel like a grandfather. And I have a little booze bottle he has. And he kind of puts it on the side over here. He kind of puts it on the side, like, takes a little, just get, and goes, just to keep you warm. Sometimes you got to, gets cold, This is for his toes. It's for his toes. I feel like he had frostbite or something with his toes. He says, it's medicinal for my toes, he said. What I'm seeing, though, I'm seeing these cards for you. That's what I'm seeing through the crystal ball. But I have this gentleman pop in, and I want to let you know that he is around. He's talking about cookies, cookie dough, and the lovely gentleman. I hope that you would understand him. I also get an aroma of some kind of tobacco, pipe smell or something, and something with rope. So I don't know if he was a fisherman or something. I feel rope, cattle. I don't know. But I have working hands. He's quite an interesting character. So I hope that you can understand that, gentleman. Let me see. Thank you, Carolan. Lisa Dempsey got that. Let me go back up. I can't see with this crystal ball on my face. Isn't that funny? Nicole. Yeah, your sister-in-law is around, Nicole. Thank you for your super sticker. What do I got? 4 minutes. I feel like I'm pulling my hair back and putting a beret in it, if I'm her. And I feel like a little sassy. And I feel like two rams hitting each other. And I don't know why you didn't get along, because you do have some things in common. Well, I guess you got your husband or her brother in common. But I don't understand why you didn't get along. So I feel it like it's not rational. I feel it's not her fault. I feel she is saying mostly my fault. I think she just didn't want to be bothered sharing her brother, or not mature enough. She feels I wasn't. She is very soulful now, but I don't think she was at the time. And she's with an older gentleman, so I don't know if this is her dad. Your sister-in-law is with her dad, which would be your father-in-law, right? I feel like I'm with an older gentleman over there. And I feel very gay. I feel very happy. I feel like dancing over there. So I just want to let you know, she wants to thank you for your patience. She says, thank you for your patience. And as far as what I'm looking into, I feel like I'm putting things together, Nicole. If I'm you, I feel like this is business related. I'm putting stuff in boxes. Like, I feel like I'm putting things together, expanding business, feel very entrepreneurship or what you're doing for a living. I feel like I'm putting things, maybe shipping out. I want to say shipping out. So I don't know if this is like an Avon business, a different kind of business. If this is in addition to what you do for an occupation. But I feel like I want to say true calling. I don't know why I'm saying that, Nicole. True calling. And I feel very fashionable. Your sister-in-law says you're very fashionable. Let me know if that works for you. Barbara, got 2 minutes. I'm going to jump right on this. Elizabeth, Nicole, sister-in-law. I think I got everybody. No, I didn't. I didn't get Kim. Okay, let me get to Barbara Praler. Barbara, I can do a little snippet here, and I'm sorry I can't get to everybody and do everything. I must talk too much. I can't get through these readings. Butterscotch, and I don't know why I'm saying this, Barbara. I'm saying butterscotch, and I'm seeing like a Werther's commercial from back in the day, where the kids come in. It's like in the United Kingdom, like Scotland or England or something, and they're behind the counter. There's this pharmacist kind of guy they're making a candy in the barrel. I get the butterscotch with you, and I want to give you that. But those round little butterscotches? Yeah, they're good. And I want to say you had a sore throat at one time, and somebody gave you this. And I'm seeing slipper socks, back in the day slipper socks. And they have like a sole on the bottom of them. So I feel like somebody that cared for you, this could be a grandparent, I want to say. maybe knew when you were sick. And the future, whoops, I'm at 9 o'clock. In the future, what I'm seeing is dollar signs, Barbara. I'm seeing dollar signs. So, and something about banknotes. So God bless you. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Join me next week. If you miss this week, I don't know what I'm doing next week, but we're going to find out. I hope you enjoyed the crystal ball. Let me know if it worked for you. And don't forget, July 29th, Psychic Jane Darty. Good night. Thank you.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.